I'm going to say we win. I'm going to say we beat Germany in a penalty shootout.
Oh, my word. England face Germany.
You had quite a lot to say about the Euros, didn't you? About Scotland.
Yeah, are you angry?
Not angry. No, I mean, I was like, it was quite a lot, and I'm your mate, and I was thinking I'm going to have to block this bloke in a minute on Twitter. So God knows what everyone else was thinking.
Yeah, well, this is my thing. At the start of the tournament, I wanted Scotland to win.
Yeah.
I was backing them. When they played Czech Republic, I wanted them to. I sat down, watched the game, wanted them to win, and then I just found that a lot of Scottish people online hate English people. Right. So hear me out on this. Right. They were calling us arrogant English people. Right. For predicting us. I'm not talking about our predictions on the podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, but because there was 4 of you in the room and 3 of you said at least 3-0.
Which is mad. It is mad. Yeah, I come back. Well, this is another reason why I got my back up about it, because I said 1-1.
You
right?
did, yeah, you did. No
so
I'm not.
I don't.
I'll stand by my 3-0. England should batter a team like Scotland 3-0.
Yeah.
The way they're playing, they won't, and they can't.
They should. They didn't. Well done. But my point is, right, you can't have... They're saying 2 things. They're saying you're an arrogant Englishman for predicting a big win, and then they're also saying, but we're very aware that we're the underdogs and that. So you're admitting that England should win, and there's nothing wrong with us saying, even if I had predicted 3-0, like, what's wrong with that? I don't get it. I don't understand.
That's why I'm standing by it, even with a 0-0 draw.
What's the arrogance there? I don't get that.
I think when the average score that you think in a game that turns out to be 0-0 is 4-0, whatever it was in that chat. Well, not with you.
Yeah.
People predicting a winner or going like banding around results. I think people think that's quite.
But that kind of thing happens all the time. That's like Man City playing against Burnley. You expect them to win 5-0. They only win 1-0. It does happen all the time. England are a much better team than Scotland. They just are. And they should win.
But that's why it's quite weird when you start hammering them, because it's like if Hashtag got to the 3rd round of the FA Cup and you're going, he did win the FA Cup, dickheads. This is the best Scotland team has ever done. Joint best.
But
this is our success.
But
being there.
hammering them for what? You mean the fact that they
for not being that great?
I never actually said anything about them getting knocked out.
I also don't think that I ever bantered them for not getting through, because I genuinely did want them to get through. I was my tweet that blew up. This was my first tweet I put about it was, how many times have you polished your "we got a 0-0 against England" trophy?
That was good.
Good. And then this is exactly me being completely honest now, right? So I put that and I thought, right, I'll just light a bit of a fire and I'll leave it, right? I didn't even go on Twitter for the next few hours. Some of the replies I got, I thought, I am going to fucking run with this now, because I think a lot of YouTubers and a lot of content creators, they would go in their shell and they'd go, I can't, like they'd pander to an audience. I don't give a shit. Give me all the shit you want. It's football banter. It's football banter.
Yeah, but it's not, is it? That's where I decide to join in, because they take football banter into just being abusive, like being absolute. Someone did a really funny reply to me when I said about Scotland, and they wrote, "You're only famous because of Jack, mate." And I just read it and went, "He thinks I'm famous." Thanks, mate. Actually, lovely.
Yeah. Which is weird that he said that to you, because I've been more vocal in my distaste.
I did 2 tweets. The first one was after they played Czech Republic and lost. I tweeted saying, I'm excited to see the Scottish fans putting the Czech flag in their name after they've just battered them.
Yeah.
They didn't batter them, but I said something like that.
Yeah.
Then the second thing I did was in reply to Pieface saying, I can't wait to see the Scottish. It's the same joke.
Yeah.
Just that I can't wait to see the French, Hungarian, Portuguese, and German flags on Scottish people's names, because I find that pathetic. And I've said the same thing. If England fans started doing the same thing, you are pathetic to start supporting a different team just for someone to lose.
I've never understood it, but this is where Robbie now tells us that he wants Germany to batter England.
Well, no, because what happens is I want England to do well. I go into the tournaments where the country's more exciting. I've got lots of friends who are England fans. I want them to be happy and all this. And what happens every time is during the tournament, people like Jack are just digging away all the time to the point now we're at where there is no porn in the world that can get me harder than watching Germany beat you in a penalty shootout. It'd be my dream. It's the best thing now. Yeah. So no, I went into this thing hoping to do really well, and now I'll be cheering on. I'll be with my Muller shirt.
I completely understand that, because we're the same. I wanted Scotland to do all right. I'd never wanted them to do better than England, obviously, because I want England to ultimately win it.
Yeah.
But the more you get those replies from the Scottish fans, the more you want them to do badly.
And also, I think my overarching point here is it's just football banter. Like, it's...
Yeah.
I genuinely don't care, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. I don't care for Scotland. Like, if the same way that the Scots probably don't really care for England. Like, if you go and win 3-0 in your next game, whatever, fair play to you. If you lose 3-0, I'm not that fussed. I think I don't understand really the concept of the arrogant English thing, because if you really truly, and we're going to do our predictions anyway, but if you truly ask an English person, are we going to beat Germany? No. I went on to Twitter and said we're going to smash them 3-0. It's tongue in cheek. It's like, when I genuinely think we're going to fucking lose heavily.
The other thing I'll throw in with that is also where you say it's just football banter. I'll take it one step further, and a lot of English fans might hate me for it. If we get knocked out on Tuesday, I will be okay with that by the end of the week.
Yeah.
I know it's no longer coming home.
Yeah.
But it's football. We're playing in another tournament next year. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it just repeats on repeat.
Yeah, but the song's a bit arrogant, isn't it? You're singing "It's Coming Home." It's a bit arrogant, mate.
Yeah, that's idiotic, isn't it? Yeah. Of course. I mean, it's a good song.
Yeah.
Really good song.
Shall we do some predictions then?
For England, Germany, Wembley, Tuesday, under the lights, 5 p.m. So the lights won't be under the lights because it'll still be very bright.
I'm going to call a 1-1 draw.
That's so arrogant of you, man. Like,
they've just drawn to Hungary.
Right.
So why couldn't we?
No, I'm only
Draw
pissing
with-
about, yeah.
1-1 draw because we can't score more than one goal. And I don't want us to lose is the reason I'm going for that result. And I
Yeah.
don't think we're good enough to beat Germany
Mm-hmm.
the way we're playing. I think we could beat that German team.
Right.
If our players were played correctly, but they're not by Southgate. 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we win. I'm going to say we beat Germany in a penalty shootout.
Oh, my word.
I have to. I can't just say we're going to lose.
No, you don't have to, because that's when the arrogance comes in.
It's not arrogance though, because I'm struggling to say it, but I want it, and I'm willing it forwards. The arrogance would be if I said we're going to go and beat Germany 3-0.
I think Southgate's played it perfectly.
Boring.
So, Spain, boring when they win. I know they won 5-0 the other night, but with the exception of that, they usually win 1-0. When they won the World Cup last time, I think they were winning 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Portugal won the Euros last time. They didn't win a game in 90 minutes.
But like the Czech Republic game, it looked towards the end like we were going to concede.
No, it didn't look like that. And never really at any point did it look like we were going to concede. The only real chance they had was in the first half. I think what we've learned, Southgate's probably still haunted by going 1-0 up against Croatia in the World Cup and then coming back 2-1. What we have now is
It's because he never pushes for a second goal.
it's a very professional job, and I think we're probably in a better position now than we have been in most tournaments.
So what do you think for the German
I think
game?
we're going to lose considerably. I think we're going to lose. I'm going to say 2-0 to Germany. Robbie's the neutral one in the room.
I was until your tweet. No, I think it's the worst German team in years.
Yeah.
I think it will be a draw, and I think they win in pens.
Germany
win on pens.
Yeah.
See,
Brilliant.
you go for a very...
That's what I want also fits in nicely with what I predict.
Your answer is very safe as well, though, because if we lose, you're just like, oh, well, I said we'd lose. But then if we win, you win anyway.
But then, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not going for what I think is safe, though. I am, because I'm going for what I believe the prediction to be. So, therefore, based on any prediction, I'm going for the safe option.
Then you have no faith in England.
I rarely do have faith in England, as the majority of English people do.
Yeah, we did 3 years ago. I think we had more faith than we do this time, and I think we've got a better team now than we did.
There's quite a lot of faith going into the tournament for England.
Exactly.
Yeah, until we saw
Yeah.
them play one game and went, that was shit. We won 1-0 against Croatia, and it was a shit game of football.
Yeah.
Croatia that beat Scotland 3-1.
Yeah, but that hadn't happened.
Croatia
at the
that
time.
got to the World Cup final last time. We beat them. We beat them 1-0.
Yeah, but we beat them last year as well, like in a friend. Like we've beat them since that game that we lost to them.
I think the tournament's been fine. I think we've played fine. I think we've okay. We've only scored 2. We've not conceded. We've won the group, 7 points. We had a World Cup finalist in our group. Scotland wanted it. Like, this is their first tournament in how many years. They're not going to just be a pushover, as we've seen with the other games. And then who else? Czechs, who have been dark horses.
It's just that thing watching bland football. You know, like it's. I'm a Man United fan. I've watched it for the last couple of seasons. It's just boring football, and you don't expect to win things because of it.
So you wouldn't take a bland Euro trophy if we?
No, I will, but I don't see it happening because the football we're playing is so bland.
Okay.
When you go up against a team that can not play bland football, because Croatia don't play the best football, Czech Republic don't play the best football, Scotland don't. None of them play great football.
Scotland kind of did against you. We were excellent.
Yeah, but you can't say you're excellent in a 0-0. Like that's.
Of course you can.
You can.
So if hashtag drew 0-0 with Chelsea, you wouldn't say they're excellent.
Although that's what I mean. You're now comparing hashtag and Scotland to be that different apart from England and Scotland.
Yeah, the
Leighton
goal.
Orient
If it was
and
that
Chelsea,
different, but that's what I mean. I don't know. I just don't think we have a squad that our attacking squad should be able to score 3 goals a game. And we struggle to even get 3 shots on target in a game.
It's all up for debate. That's all it is. Scotland, I just want to say, like, I didn't mean anything by it. They're just fucking stupid tweets. I'm going to continue to wind people up on Twitter when I'm bored, but don't like. Also, I don't really think it's up to you to make jokes about my alcoholic mother, like, but you two can in the room
because that's on me.
Yeah, and Scotland likes a drink, so it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah,
like I said
people
to you,
calling you Ginger. You've annoyed the nation of Scotland when they arrogate you think Ginger.
having a go at me for playing bagpipes and drinking haggis. He said it's weird. So let's do a little recap. I think 2-0 Germany.
1-1 and England to win in penalties.
1-1 Germany to win in penalties.
We'll see. Game on, Germans.
Then I kept looking at it and I was like, oh my god, it's actually Drake. And it said, question mark. I was like, what?